Hi, my name is Noel, and I teach meditation as a practice which has practical benefits and rich fruits for individuals and society. In this video, you will learn what meditation is. So, here goes. Learning to meditate is like learning to ride a bicycle or play a musical instrument in several ways. Firstly, because the only way to learn it is by doing it. Now, it's relatively easy to persuade yourself that a new activity will be good for you. And in a moment of inspiration, you may go into a shop and buy that guitar you've often imagined yourself playing. But then you must begin to practice. And that's when you realize it's not quite as easy as it looks, as the guitar strings dig into the tender skin at the tip of your fingers. But if you stick with it, and if you keep up your practice, you would find that you get better at it over time, even if slowly. I'm sure it was the same if you learned to ride a bike. You had to get on and start moving. And inevitably, you fell off, and after the third or fourth time, perhaps you thought, to hell with this, I'll never get this right. But you know that when you persisted, your practice paid off. And now you can look back on how much pleasure it has given you over the years. It's the same with meditation. You learn how to do it by doing it. And after a while, you may feel, this is getting me nowhere. I'm making no progress. But believe me, when you stick with it, the rewards will be very real. A good starting point on this journey is to ask yourself, where are you now? Right now. That may seem like an odd question, but I'm not trying to discover where you are physically right now. But I want you to ask yourself, where are you mentally? Clearly, you're watching this video on your device, but where is your full attention? Is it fully here, right now? Or perhaps your attention is divided, half listening to what I'm saying, but also thinking about something else in the back of your mind, perhaps something that is bothering you or something you need to get done soon. Meditation, in its essence, is about being fully present in the present moment. But the fact that we are physically present somewhere doesn't mean we are fully attentive to what is happening right in front of us. We all have times when we give our full attention to what we're doing. And I'm sure you can recall such a time when you were totally absorbed in some task. But for a great deal of our time, our attention is divided, partly focused on what's actually happening right now in front of us, but part of our mind is also wandering elsewhere. We might be stuck in the immediate past, recalling an argument that happened earlier in the day. Or we might be looking ahead to a night out or dreading a visit to the dentist tomorrow. Meditation, we shall see, is about developing that capacity to be fully present in each moment. Now, there are many different kinds of meditation associated with the different wisdom traditions, but they all involve grounding ourselves in the reality of the present moment. We can say that meditation is a very simple practice, the practice of being still in body and mind. But as we shall see, that's not as easy as we might first think. Perhaps its simplicity is what makes it universal. And that simplicity also makes meditation something that can be practiced by all kinds of people, all sorts of personalities, including introverted and extroverted, people of all ages at all stages of life, and people of any or no belief system. People meditate for many reasons, but a lot of people take it up because they sense that they realize they need to take time out from the busyness of their daily lives. Life today is lived at a frantic pace. We often move from one urgent task to the next, from one sensational piece of news to the next, from one commitment to the next. We live so much in our heads, stimulated by the media and by modern technology. And when we meditate, we realize that silence really is an antidote to this kind of stress. You see, silence is like a circuit breaker. It breaks the incessant pattern of unrelenting stimulus and noise. You could say that meditation gives us a short holiday from ourselves. In meditation, we simply lay aside our waves of thought, good and bad, that continually break upon the shore of our consciousness. It's important to understand that meditation is not what you think. We are talking and thinking about it now, but when we meditate, we seek to lay aside all thought. And as we shall see, this letting go of thought opens us to a whole new dimension of our own being. When we let go of our thoughts, we begin to encounter that which lies beneath them. We begin to apprehend the deep, mysterious silence beneath the noise. Now, I use that word apprehend rather than comprehend because we perceive the silence. We experience it at the level of the heart without fully understanding that experience at the level of the mind. That's a theme that you will come across over and over in these videos, that the practice of meditation lies beyond rational comprehension and expression, but is experienced as very real and as deeply meaningful. But it is not irrational. Rather, it is an intuitive, trans-rational, heartfelt experience. How we let go of thought is very important because you see, we cannot think our way beyond thought. We'll explore this further in our next video. But now, right now, I invite you to sit in stillness and silence for the next 5 minutes. And I encourage you to set aside that time each day for meditation.